you are doing good. So welcome to India's most sincere learning destination for classes 1 to 10. 100% live and interactive classes, personalized attention batch with maximum 6 students only, and a dedicated academic mentor team to track and work on students' progress. Cover syllabus as per school exam schedule, and we also handle custom requests. Let's see the key features of Swiflearn. Here we provide you progress report, and in which every learning parameter of the student is discussed in detail with the parents. And here student can attend Swiflearn academic test series, and here you can also take unlimited practice tests, that is both objective and subjective. So what are you waiting for? Book your trial now, and don't forget to subscribe, like and share our channel. So let's start today's topic. Our today's topic is Roman number second, and today's session is going to be very interesting. Let's start the session and let's see what we are going to learn today. We are going to learn rule of subtraction, operation of Roman numerals. Actually in session 4 we have already discussed about the Roman numerals, and we have discussed the 2 rules of the Roman numerals, and today we are going to learn the 3rd rule of the Roman numerals, how to read and write the Roman numerals. First, let's revise what we have learned in the previous class. Convert 580 in Roman numerals. So first I will tell you once again. So there are some basic numbers like 1, 5, its L is 50, C, D and M. So 1 represents 1, and V represents 5, L represents 50, C represents 100, D represents, yes, D represents 500 and M represents 1000. So you have to keep only these 7 numbers in your mind, and rest of the Roman numbers इसके आगे पीछे घूमते हैं. Okay, so let's revise how to write 580 in Roman numerals. So it's 580. So 500, you know, we write like D. And how to write 80? Yes, L is 50, X, X and X. So 50 plus 10 plus 10 plus 10 is 80, and it's 500. So the answer is DLXX. Yes, this is the correct answer. Let's move to the second question. The second question is how to write LI in Hindi-Arabic Roman numerals. So LI, I told you L is 50 and I means 1. So we will add 1 and 50 and the answer is 51. Yeah. Okay, that's also correct. Let's check. Yeah, it's 51. So let's do the next question. So next question is CCV. So C, what is C? I told you C is 100, 100 and 100. Well done. And V is 5. So the answer is 305. This is the rule of addition to write the Roman numerals. Okay. So 305 is the answer. Now choose the correct numeral from the given pair. So you have to choose. So how we write 6? We write VI or IV? Yes, it's the first option, that's VI. And how we write 24? Yeah, you know X is equal to 10. So we got, this is 9. So this is wrong. So this is X, X, I, V. So this is the correct option. Okay. So this is Roman numerals, very interesting topic. So we are right. Our answers are correct. So let's start our today's topic, that is rule of subtraction. So in rule of subtraction, first we will discuss the rule 1 of rule of subtraction. Okay. So what is the first rule of the rule of subtraction? If a letter symbol of a smaller value is written to the left of a letter of higher value, then the value of smaller letter is subtracted from the higher value. Now let's understand with an example. So example is, for example, VI. So what it means? It means if the smaller value is written first and after that the higher value is written, that means you have to subtract 5 minus 1, that is 4. And don't get confused, if it is written VI, the greater value is written first, after this smaller value is written, that means addition. Okay, that is 6. अगर greater value से पहले smaller value लिखा होगा तो that means you have to subtract, and greater value के बाद smaller value लिखा होगा तो that means you have to add. This is the rule first of subtraction. Okay, साथ साथ हम rule of addition भी revise करेंगे ताकि कोई confusion ना हो जाए. Okay, so now next example is XL. So L is greater value, L is 50, and X is smaller value, that is 10. It means we have to do subtraction. 50 minus 10 is 40, right? Okay, so one thing you have to keep in mind, छोटा पहले लिखा होगा और बाद में बड़ा लिखा होगा तो subtraction करना है. If greater value is written first and smaller value is written after that, you have to do addition. Now rule, let's see one more example, rule of subtraction. So XLV, here we will apply two rules together. So first L and X, that means first you have to subtract 10 from 50 because the smaller value is written first, and then smaller value is written after the greater value. So L is greater and we have to add 5 to it. Okay, so we can write 40, then we will add 5, that is 45. Okay, अब यहाँ पे हम दोनों रूल्स एक साथ यूज कर रहे हैं, रूल ऑफ सब्ट्रैक्शन भी है, रूल ऑफ एडिशन भी. पहले स्मॉलर वैल्यू लिखा है तो डू द सब्ट्रैक्शन, फाइंड आउट द आंसर, देन ग्रेटर वैल्यू इज स्मॉलर वैल्यू इज रिटन आफ्टर द ग्रेटर वैल्यू, सो यू हैव टू ऐड. ओके, इज इट क्लियर? ओके, लेट्स मूव. Let's see one more example. Now look, it's written here LXIX. So what's that? Confusing? No. So smaller value is written first. Let's see first two digits, first two alphabets. So 50 minus 10. So we will write 50 minus 10. Then it's written 9 because smaller value is again written before the higher value. X is higher value than the 1. So we will write 10 minus 1. Okay. So 10 minus 50 minus 10 is 40. Then 10 minus 1 is 9. So answer is 49. Okay. Okay. Let's move to our next example. So rule of subtraction. Understood? Let's do the quick revision. Yeah. So smaller value is written before the greater value. So 10 minus 1. I will explain. So it's 9. And then we have XXIV. So no smaller value in the beginning. So we have to write 10 plus 10 plus now smaller value is written. So it's IV. So how you will write? You will write 5 minus 1. So it's 20 plus 4. That is 24. So answer is 24. Now it's written CIX. Again the greater values are written in the beginning. So you know the C is equal to 100. We add another C, that is 100. Then XI. So XI is 10 minus 1. So it's 200 and 10 minus 1 is 9. So the answer is 209. Okay. Okay, so rule of subtraction में और भी rules हैं. ये तो rule 1 था. Now we will discuss the rule 2. Now what is rule 2? Rule 2 is very simple. The symbols VLD cannot be subtracted from any number. Means that we cannot write VLD in the beginning before the larger value. For example, we can't write V and C. This is wrong method. Okay? We can write C, X and V. But we can subtract 1, we can subtract X, we can subtract C. but we cannot subtract L, D and M. This is wrong. We cannot write this before the greater value. Okay. So let's I, X and C. I is subtracted from V, X is subtracted from L, C is subtracted from D, I is subtracted from X is subtracted from C and C is subtracted from M. So it means that I, X and C are used to subtract. So IV is written means that 5 minus 1 because smaller value is written in the beginning. Then LX means 50 minus 10 and DC means 500 minus 100. Then XI means 10 minus 1. Then CX means 100 minus 1 and MC means 1000 minus 900. So this is the rule 3. So we have learned rule 1 of subtraction, rule 2 of subtraction and rule 3 of subtraction. Now let's move and let's remember these important points. What are the important points? Important point is the numeral I can be subtracted from B and X only. Numeral X can be subtracted from L and C only. And numeral C can be subtracted from D and M only. What that means? This means we can subtract I from X, I from V. We cannot subtract I from L. That's wrong. Okay, we cannot subtract I from C. That's again wrong. So we can subtract X from L. We can subtract X from C. Okay. And third important point is we can subtract C from D. We can subtract C for M. We cannot subtract C from D and we cannot subtract C for M. Why? अब क्यों नहीं subtract कर सकते? Subtract इसलिए नहीं कर सकते. For example, D's value is 500, right? And we can't write X D because X means 10. So 500 minus 10 is 490. But that's wrong. We can't write like this. We write like this. C D. That means 500 minus 100. That is 400. And then we have to write 90. So we will write 90 as this. X C. That means you have subtracted 10 from 100. 10 from 100. So it will be 400 and it will be 90. Okay. So it's 490. So we can write CDXC as 490. We cannot write like this. Okay. Same is with the numeral 1 and numeral 10. Now let's learn the rule 4 of subtraction. So what is rule 4 of subtraction? These all are the rules of subtraction. So main 3 rules are there. Rule of repetition, rule of addition and rule of subtraction. So in the rule of subtraction there are 4 rules. So this is rule number 4. If a smaller value is placed between greater value, then it is always subtracted from larger value to the right of it. What that means? This means, let's see an example, let's understand. For example, it's written as LIX. L means 50, right? And what X means? X means 9. So it's 59, right? Okay. And what is CXL? CXL means 100. C means 100. And X means 10. And L means 50. So we can write like this. 50 minus 10. That is 140. 100 plus 50 minus 10 is 40. Okay. So it's 50. 50 plus 10 minus 1, that is 59. And that's 140. So it's written that if a smaller value is placed between two greater values, X is greater, L is greater and smaller value is written in between. So अब क्या करेंगे? L के साथ 1 को add कर देते हैं या 10 से 1 minus करेंगे? Yes, what we will do? We will subtract from a larger value to of the right. अब L I के right में क्या है? I के right में X है, तो हमें X से I को subtract करना है. We will not add li, we will subtract x from we will subtract I from x. Okay, like in this example it's c is greater value and l is greater value और x जो है is smaller value, तो क्या करेंगे, हमें x को subtract करना है l से, हमें x को c के साथ add नहीं करना है. This is rule number 4. Okay, so let's see this. To multiply the value of a numeral by 1000, a small bar called vinculum to put over the numeral. For example, 7 is written as VII is equal to 7. Therefore, VII and a bar over it, what does it indicate? Whenever you will find bar over the numeral numbers, Roman numbers, it means that you have to multiply it with 1000. Okay, like this example, we know Ix is written as 9 and Ix bar. Ix के ऊपर bar है. This is a smaller bar on it. It means that you have to multiply 9 by 1000. Let's see one more example. For example, it's written 5 and bar is over it. It means you have to multiply it with 1000. So whenever you will find bar over a Roman numeral, it means you have to multiply it with 1000. Okay? Let's move. So rule of subtraction is clear. It's very easy. Rule of subtraction के अपने 4 rules हैं. एक बार revise कर लेते हैं. What were the rules? Let's revise. So rules were, first rule था कि if smaller value is written in front of a big value, for example ix, that means you have to subtract it. 10 minus 1, that is 9. What was the rule number second? Rule number second was that you can only subtract the values I, x and c are used for subtraction. Rule number 4 was that if the greater value is on the both sides, like l, I, x, what it means? It means you have to subtract I from x and not from l. You can't add li, but you have to subtract 1 from x, that is 10. Okay, let's write the Roman numerals of the given numbers. अब Roman numbers हमें दिया हुआ है, हमें numbers दिए हुए हैं, and we have to write in a Roman numeral. So 229. So we know 100, 200 plus 9. Or for the new students, I will explain it once again. We can write it in an expanded form for the beginners. So 100 means C, 100 means C, and 9 means IX. Okay, so we will write it as CCIX. So 229 we can write in Roman numerals as CCIX. Okay, now let's see for a bigger number, 2519. Now how to write 2519? It's such a big number. So you will write, first we will write like this, 2000 in expanded form, 500 plus 19. Okay, now 2000 we know 1000 is written as D, and in 2000 we have 2 D's. Okay, so we write 2D, and then we have, 1000 is written as M. So we will write as M, and then we have 500. So how to write 500? 500 we will write as D. Then we have 19. How to write 19? Okay, so to make it easy, we will write like this. So 10 is written as X and 9 is written as IX. So we can write 2519 as MMDXIX. Let's check our answers. Yeah. So this is how we can solve CC, XX and 9, CXSIX. Then we have 2519. So MMDXIX. Okay. So write the Roman numerals of the given numbers. Again you have to write the Roman numerals. Now you have to remember how to write it. So we know now 100 is C. So we can write 300 as 3 C's and 29. We know 20 is written as X's and 9 is written as IX. Now for 900 and 200, 900 124. So it's 900 in the beginning, so we will write C, then we'll write M. That means we have to subtract 100 from 1000, it will become 900. Then 24, we know 20 is written as XX and IV is written as 4. Okay, is it clear? Now it's easy to write the Roman numeral. So our answer is correct. Okay, well done. So we have learned to read and write the Roman numerals. Now it's not difficult. It's easy. Okay, so write the following in numbers. So 10, C represents 100 and IV represents 4. Okay, ऐसे भी लिख सकते हैं. So how to write it? So 100 minus 10 is 90 because smaller value is written before the bigger value. So it will be 90. Then 5 minus 1. Again smaller value is written before the greater value. And then we have to add. The answer is 94. Okay, let's see one more example. How to write MDC. So first write M. What is the value of M? Right, it's 1000. What is the value of D? It's 500. What is the value of C and C? We know it's 100 and 100. So it's 1500 and plus 200, that is, it's 1700. Okay, the answer is 1700. So 1700 अगर हमें Roman numerals में लिखना होगा तो हम कैसे लिखेंगे? We will write like MDCC. Okay, now you can write Roman numerals into Hindu-Arabic and Hindu-Arabic in Roman numerals. Only you have to keep three rules in your mind, that is rule of repetition, rule of addition and rule of subtraction. Okay, now let's move to our next topic, that is operation on Roman numerals. What is operation on Roman numerals? Operation means, as we do basic 4 operations we know: addition, subtraction, multiplication and division. So these 3 operations we can use on Roman numerals also. Okay, let's see how to divide, how to multiply, how to subtract and how to add the Roman numbers. Okay, let's move to our next topic. Okay, so first we will learn addition. So how to do addition of Roman numerals? So first we have to, जब तक आपको represent नहीं करना आएगा Roman into Arabic and Arabic into Roman, so it will be difficult for you to do the addition. So let's see the first example. The question is add DCIX plus MCII. Give the answer in Roman numerals. So first you have to write, it's 500, D is 500, C is 100, X is 10 and minus 1. So the answer is 609. Then we have MCII. MC is 1000 plus 100 plus 2, that is 1102, and we have to add them. So first we will add them. The answer is 1711. Now we have to write again our answer in the Roman numeral. It's given in the question that give your answer in Roman numeral. If it is not written, you can write like this, but if it is written, you have to convert it back into the Roman numeral. Now how to write the 1711 into Roman numeral? We know 1000 is equal to M. Then D represents 500, and if we will add 2C, that is 1700, and now we have to write 11. So XI, that is MDCCXI. The addition of these two numbers is equal to MDCCXI. Is it clear? Simple. पहले क्या करेंगे? Step 1, convert the first number into Hindu-Arabic numeral. Convert the second into Hindu-Arabic numeral, then add them and then convert back to the Roman number. That will be easy. Okay. Now let's do another example. Find the sum of LXXX. So LXXX means 80. So we will write 80 and then we have 6. So 80 plus 6 is equal to 86. Okay. Is this correct? Yes, but we have to convert it back into Roman numerals. So how to write 86? So we will write 86 like this. Okay, got it? Okay, let's move to our second question. Second operation is subtraction. How to subtract? Same, we will do the same thing. First we will write both the numbers into Hindu-Arabic numeral. Then we will subtract it. Then we will convert back into Roman number. So what is Li? Li is 51. And we will write like this. Then xcx. Here smaller number is written in the beginning. So that means we have to subtract 100 minus 10. Then plus 1 is 95. Then 95 minus 51 is 44. Now convert back into the Roman number. So we know XL is 40 and we have to write 4. So it's 4. So the answer is LXLIB. So now the two rules are, two operations are clear. Addition and subtraction. Let's see, let's do an example. Okay, LIXCV. So LI means 40. It means 51 plus subtract. We have to subtract. We have to subtract 51 from XCV. XCV equals to 95. So we have to subtract 51 from 95 and the answer is 44. Okay. Now we have to convert back into the Roman numeral. So how to write 44? We have seen in the previous example. XL means 40. Then IV means 44. Okay, easy. Now we can do addition and subtraction. And now we will learn our third topic, that is multiplication. How to do multiplication of two Roman numbers. For example, it's 9 and XC means 90. So first we will convert it. Ix is equal to 10 minus 1 because smaller is in the beginning. Then it's 9. Again smaller is in the beginning. That means 100 minus 10. That is 90. Now we have to multiply them. 9 multiplied by 90 is 180. Now how to convert back? We will convert it like this. 800. How to write 800? XCC, that is 800. And then we have to write 10. That is 810. DCCX is equal means 810. Let's do an example. Again Ix means 9 and XC means 90. So we have to find the product. So 800, 810 and 810 means DCC and 10. Okay. DCCX will be the answer. Let's see how to divide the Roman numbers. How we will divide the Roman number. For example, it's written CXXV. So CXXV, greater value is in the beginning. That means we have to add the number. C 100 plus 10 plus 10 plus 5 is equal to 125. Then it's XXV. XXV means 10 plus 10 plus 5, that is 25. Now we have to divide 125 by 25, that means 5. And how we represent 5 in Roman numbers? We represent as V. Okay? Okay. Now let's see an example. CXXV and XXV. So it's CXXV means 100, 25 and divided by 25. Okay, we have seen this example and it's equal to 5 and that's V. Now let's see, let's do one more example. For example, it's written C, C and C. And we have to divide it by 3. So how we will represent C, C, C? Means 300 divided by 3 means 3. So 300 divided by 3 is equal to 100. Now how to represent 100? We can write here 100 we can represent as C. Okay? Is it clear? Okay. So we have learned 4 operations on Roman numerals: addition, subtraction, multiplication, division. Now let's see an interesting fact. What is the fact? Roman numerals only go up to M, 500. We don't have any other greater value than M. According to the rules of addition and subtraction, This means that the biggest Roman numeral we can form in Roman numeral is MMCMXCIX. That is only 3999, because there is no rule to represent 5000 के लिए कोई alphabet नहीं है. So we can go up to this number only. Okay, now we have learned how to write, how to read, how to form the Roman numerals, how to convert them into Hindu-Arabic numerals, and we have also learned the 4 basic operations on Roman numeral. Now it's time to revise. Let's revise. Let's have it. 511. Yeah, now you can remember 500 is D and it's 11. So how to write 11? XI. Okay. Then 82. How to write 82? 82 L X X X and 2. So it means 82. Okay, I will write like this. 1 and 1. I and I. Okay. Now 762. How to write 700? LXX and then 62. So 62 again we have, sorry, it's 700. Okay, we have to write here D. Okay, DXX means 700. Then 60 means LX and then 2. Then we have to write 1000. 1000 is M and 9 is IX. Let's check our answers. Okay, so our answers are correct. DXI, LLXII, DCC, LXII, M and 9. Okay, let's have more practice. Okay, the question is the Roman numeral for 79 is. So the number is given and the option is given. So it's like MCQ. So we have to choose the correct answer. So what is the correct answer? Let's begin with the first option. It's 50, 60, 70 and 9. Oh, first one is correct. And now we have to convert this XCCVII into Hindu-Arabic numeral. So X is written in the front, so that means it's a case of subtraction. It's a smaller number in the beginning, so it means 90, and 6 is written, it's 7. So the option is 97. Let's check the answer. Yeah, 97 is the correct answer. Let's do one more question. It's written 2 multiplied by fill in the blank is equal to 20. अगर 2 को किसी नंबर से मल्टीप्लाई करेंगे, पहले तो हिंदू अरबिक में लिख देते हैं फॉर नो कंफ्यूजन. So 2 multiplied by dash is equal to 20. So 2 multiplied by 10 is equal to 20. And how to represent any Roman number? It's x. Okay, LXX. So how to write LXX? Divided by, and the answer is 2. First we will write 80 because it's 3x divided by dash is equal to 2. अब 80 को किससे डिवाइड करेंगे जो 2 आएगा? It's 40. And how to write 40? 40 is written as XL. Okay. So let's see. Oh, we got the correct answers. Okay. So we have to check now. We will do the comparison. So comparison first is written XIX. So ऐसे नहीं कर देना कि 3 alphabets हैं, 3 letters हैं, तो this will be greater, this will be wrong. So it means X and in the middle we have a smaller value, that means it's 19. Okay, and it's 20. So 20 is greater. Don't count the alphabet, that will be wrong. And it's MDC, M 1000, 1500, 1600. MDC, smaller value is in the middle, so you have to subtract from the right hand side value. So it will be 1000 and plus 400. So it's 1400, and yeah, this one is greater. Now CM means 900, simple, smaller value is in the beginning. Then DCCL, D means 500, 600, 700, 800, and L is 850. So this is the greater value. Okay, let's solve these. Let's do some addition and subtraction questions also. So how to add? First rule, convert into the Hindu-Arabic, then do the addition. So XLIV. So X is written in the beginning, that is 50 minus L. 50 minus 10, then we know it's 5 minus 1. So it's 4, right? So we'll write 4. Okay, so the answer is 44. For this one, how to represent is 10, 10, 10, 30, 30 and 8. Let's write it 10 plus 10 plus 10 and then we have 8. So it's 38. Now we have to add 38. We have converted them. Now we have to add 38 plus 44. So 38 plus 44 equals 2. Yeah, do it fast. So it's 82. So how to convert? Now we have to convert 82 back. So how we will convert 82 back? Yeah, so it's LXXX means 80 and then 2. Okay? Now we have to find the difference. We have to find difference of XC and XXV. So XC means 90 and XXXV means 35. So we have to subtract 35 from 90. Okay, oh sorry. 35 from 90. So it will be 5. Yeah, it will be 55. So how to write 55? We will write 55 from in the we have to write into the Roman numeral. So Roman numeral, it will be like this. LB will be the answer, that is 55. Okay. Okay, now the challenge of the day. Challenge of the day is Hannah has made a couple of errors in what she has written. There is errors. She has written CCLVVIIII. So what do you think she should have written? What number would be this? So we have to find the mistake and we have to find the error and we have to correct it. So we will check it by the rule. So first rule, CC is correct. It's 200, right? Then LV. LV means 55. Then VIII. Again a mistake. It's 100 is correct. Then L is correct. It's 200, sorry. Then V and V. We can't write V and V. It is not the rule of repetition. I have already told you we can't repeat VV. It's wrong. We can't repeat LL. So VV is the error, and we can't write 1 more than 3 times. I more than 3 times. So it's again wrong. So we have find the 2 errors. Now we have to correct them. So we have found the mistake. Now we have to write the correct answer. The correct answer. What she wants to write? She wants to write CL. In place of VV, we can write X because VV is equal to X, that is 10. And II means 4. So VII. So this is the correct answer. She has done 2 times mistake. So you have to be very conscious. जब आप कर रहे हैं तो आपको भी ध्यान रखना होगा. And now we will convert this CCLXIV. So we have found the correct answer. It's CCLLXIV. It's 200. Then LX means 60. Then IV means 4. So 264 is the answer. So this was the challenge of the day. Write in the comment box जिसको answer जिसने find out किया. And let's wind up and let's see what we have learned. We have learned rule of subtraction. We have learned operation on Roman numerals. So thank you. Take care. And don't forget to subscribe, like and share our channel. Bye.